pushing the boundaries of expectations, and rewriting the rules of adventure are the reasons we get up in the morning. This is a way of life, a huge and growing community of explorers and adventurers, leading the way, blazing new trails, and raising the bar. We share your hunger for a life without limits, and we know you'll stop at nothing to get there.
Greetings and welcome back, KB Creators, for another adventure of living your best life, which we are doing together. StephenCanyon.com is the website. And look, if you'd like to begin receiving KB text messages with an occasional Kinetic Belief insight, simply text the word Kinetic to 31996 and you're in. And is that still the right number, 31996, or is that something different?
It's a new number.
I
don't know what it is. No, I have it memorized.
What
okay.
is it?
It's 844-844-0049.
You're kidding, right?
No, that's it. I got it.
How do you do that?
Well, it's a good number.
Get it.
It's not a typical number.
But it's a number.
It's
well,
all those fours.
Say it one more time.
844-844-0049. And what's really cool about this number is you can text anything to it. It doesn't have to be Kinetic. It's literally
really? So
just your new phone number.
Just text that, and then you will get an occasional text message from me.
That people can just say, "Hey, Steve,
how much fun
what's
is
up?"
that? Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Stephen.
How are you?
I'm really good.
I love the blue sweater.
Oh, thank you.
And the scarf. It kind of matches.
Oh, thanks. I'm feeling pretty good today with this new scarf. Loving this scarf.
Having a good day, though.
Yeah, of course.
I want to talk today about laughter. And I can't think of a better person to talk about laughter with than Miss Maggie.
Oh my goodness.
You are the laughingest person I've got to say I've ever known personally.
Oh my goodness.
You laugh.
I've tried to help it sometimes.
You laugh more than anybody I know.
Well, I find a lot of things funny.
Well, you laugh so much, in fact, that you have always made me feel like I'm funny.
You are funny, though.
Well, I don't know. But you
also,
seem to think I am.
I think you're also incredibly intuitive with people and everyone. And I think you know what makes me laugh as well.
Anything.
You know that my funny bones.
You make it so easy to be a comedian.
That's true.
Yeah. If I ever do decide to become a comedian, I want you in every audience.
I'm already sweating because I'm nervous about laughing too much.
Oh, you're so
in this podcast.
Well, we are going to be talking about laughter today. Let me ask you, why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make everything up.
Oh my goodness.
Right? See, now I thought you were going to laugh.
But that wasn't very good.
Oh, well, what is it that makes you laugh?
Oh my goodness, the random. It's the random, it's the weird, it's the tilted, the twisted.
The unexpected.
The unexpected, and also, sometimes it's just the weird little realities of life that just strike me as just hilarious.
Strange things, right?
It can be strange, but it can also be I think sometimes when things are obscenely normal, I think they're funny. When you find yourself in just almost a grotesquely normal situation, and you think, how did my life accumulate to this weird moment of nothingness?
You can only get spoiled milk from pampered cows.
Stephen, these are not good.
Okay. Forget having you in my audience. I'm going to have to find somebody else.
Well, at least my laugh is real.
It has to be a little more organic than that. You know what? If you're a Kinetic believer, you should be enjoying life. There is not one day of your life that you should not just be absolutely thrilled to be experiencing.
Yes.
And enjoying it. And not because life is enjoyable, but because you are enjoyable. There's the difference. Joy is located within you.
Okay, hold up. So does this mean that if I'm not enjoying life, it's because I'm not enjoyable?
Could it be?
What?
Did Mama actually say when you said, I'm bored, she said, maybe it's because you're boring? Joy is located within you.
Yes.
It's inside of you. And for example, so many people, they don't feel the joy because they're looking for it somewhere else. They're out there trying to find it. They look for joy in food, and they become addicted to the quick fix of joy that they may achieve from food, and then they only later discover that it's not actually there. And just as with every other addiction, you are on a high when the drug is available, but invariably, there comes a time when the drug is no longer available, or the drug just no longer works for you.
Right.
Maybe my joy, the joy that's missing in my life, maybe it's in relationships. That's what it is. I need to find somebody that's going to make me joyful. Oh, that's it.
Oh, I know.
I know. I don't have anybody making me happy, making me joyful. And it's in relationships. Well, then guess what? That person didn't work out and my joy level sunk.
Well, I've always wondered how's that supposed to work if we're all, waiting for someone to make us feel joy. Who's initiating all this?
Maybe they're hoping you will make them joyful.
Yeah, so
right?
that's not going to work out.
And so it just didn't work out. Then, I got it. Maybe I need to go shopping. That's it.
Now, hold up. Now, there's...
My joy is on aisle 3 at Target. I don't know about yours. This Saturday.
Yes.
Blue light special.
Yes.
Joy. That's it. A new outfit. Yes. A new outfit. A few weeks later, I don't like the way it fits anymore.
Right.
What happened to my joy? I'm sad. I'm so sad.
My outfit's not new
I can't
anymore.
handle all this stress. I got it all figured out. It came to me last night while I was meditating. I need to go on a vacation. Yes, then I'll be happy. Oh no, I had to park a block away from my hotel all week. It just stole my joy. That didn't work out. It sucked. I'm not happy anymore. I know what. I need a better vacation next time where I can actually park in the parking deck, but I'm going to need more money for that. So when I get home, I'm going to find a job that pays more. And I'll make more money, and then I will take a dream vacation, and I will really be happy then. And I'm going to be so full of joy, I tell you.
Now this is funny.
And it goes on.
Now this is good
and
stuff.
on. And it goes. You're laughing.
This is your good material.
Okay. But the search for joy, it just goes on and on and on, everywhere but where it actually is. Yes. Joy, like happiness and prosperity and the abundant life, all good things that you may be wanting to manifest into your life, all from the power of kinetic belief already exist, and they are all within you right now. Right now. Yes. Everything you could ever hope for or imagine is on the inside of you right now.
It seems like it's almost like laughter, though, isn't it? I mean, how ironic is that? How laughter, it wells up within us, and that's as close as we can get to the pure source. That's a beautiful thing to think about. I think it's just this idea that laughter, it connects us to the joy that already exists within us.
Oh, you're kind of tiptoeing into something I wanted to talk about. Laughter. Laughter is locating something that's already on the inside of you. Laughter. The joy, the laughter that begins to connect and bring something out of you that already exists. Yes. The eternal existence of everything that can be hoped for or imagined is located within you. The law of attraction is drawn toward the state of mind. The law of attraction draws the substance of whatever is hoped for toward that state of mind for that thing that's creating the void for that thing. For example, if you set yourself a goal to be joyful, you wrote it in your journal on day 14, that's my goal, I am going to be joyful, and then you start working toward it, your happiness, of course, is not present because you've set it as a goal to work toward your happiness. Now think about this for a minute. If it is a goal for you to become happy, a goal for you to become joyful, that means it's somewhere else, right? Mm-hmm. It's not present tense available to you now. You're not seeing it in the present tense because you've determined that it is conditioned upon you working toward finding it. It's conditioned upon attracting it. You've conditioned your joy upon something that needs to be manifested for you to have it. So you are aware of where you want to go and you are excited about going there, but then wherever that is, it will always be somewhere else when you get there because you are imagining your joy to be located somewhere else. Right. We never actually get somewhere else. We are always where we are. So the power of creative belief in this universe is present tense. It is always now. In other words, the kinetic believer imagines the life that they choose to manifest from from the abundance of things, all things that are located within your innermost being. That's where we're going to always locate it.
Wow. So when we imagine the life that we choose to attract, to manifest, we're actually building our desires out into this realm. So this is why all things are possible for the kinetic believer. I mean, that's really the game changer, isn't it? That moment for anybody, that wants to change the game.
Yes, I love that. Game changer. That's it. Because, the science of creation has proven that all things that can be seen were made from things that cannot be seen. And this includes the substance of desire. A kinetic believer is a person who is experiencing life as a supernatural human being. Think about that. They are combining quantum entanglement theory with the law of faith to willfully change the things around them through their desires. If you're new to these podcasts, the law of kinetic belief says that there is one substance for all things which fills the inner spaces of the universe. And this substance which upholds all things is attracted by desire to manifest the circumstances of all things hoped for. The world that you see around you, that you can touch and smell and see, the life that you are experiencing, came out of the stuff that things are made of. Came out of the stuff that you cannot see and that all things are made of. And every form that you see, that you can touch, or that you are experiencing in the empirical world around you, was first imagined and then formed. There are God-made forms that the Creator first imagined: the mountains, the seas, trees, flowers, birds, all of the animals, people, sunsets, the night sky. And then there are human-made forms that people have imagined in the image of God.
Wouldn't you say that's why forest bathing, taking walks, spending time out in nature, getting vitamin D in the sunshine, just that immersion, paying attention to what God has created, isn't that why that's so powerful to our own creative processes?
Yeah, and to the things that we think about, that we dream about and hope for, all those things. The universe is an imaginary playground.
I love that. Yes.
That only knows to do what it's imagined to be doing. It doesn't do anything else other than what it's imagined to be doing. Wow. It's the artist's box of colors to play with. The bias or the desire of every life form entangles on the quantum particle level to advance its life. Your life is always advancing, and it's either advancing to become more of what you worry about or more of what you're grateful for. Either way, you are always changing. Nothing stays the same. Kinetic belief is the purposeful creative authority of those who have transcended the natural by inverting their supernatural being to consciousness. And it's from this high vibrational energy, this high vibrational viewpoint, that they willfully exercise their creative authority to attract life as they desire it to be. Whatever you want it to be. If you want your life to be full of laughter, you can attract that to manifest that into your life.
Are you seriously laughing?
I can't help it. It's coming on me right now.
Stephen.
You desire it, you imagine it, and today it's all about laughter.
What?
Today, the whole day's been about laughter.
This is why I love you. You're like, oh, quantum theory. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Kinetic Belief, which I am so grateful for, I got to tell you right now, I am just thoroughly grateful for Kinetic Belief because it is the easiest thing that you'll ever learn to do because it is your rewilding your natural self to who you really are. You are a supernatural being and you're having this natural experience. And I am telling you that anyone can learn to speak the language of Kinetic Belief and to do it fluently because it was your first language. I don't teach anybody to speak Kinetic Belief. I just remind you of what you may have forgotten. The process to becoming a KB begins when you no longer identify with labels, with what people tell you that you are. In other words, you are not sick. You are not poor. You are not angry. You are not confused. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You're not a failure. You are not a loser. You are not a victim. And you're not trouble. I'm not trouble. I don't cause trouble. And you are not afraid. You are first, the essence of your higher being, which cannot be defined by thought. You just are. That's you. You are. The power of Kinetic Belief to transform your life's situations, it operates in the presence of your supernatural being, who you are. And that's how you can manifest anything that you desire from the essence of who you are.
I have to say, when I talk to anyone about this, I have to always check myself. I feel so hyper aggressive because I get so excited about what we're doing and the impact that it can have in our life. I find myself just wanting to grab people and go, transcend already, let's just do this. Like rip the transcendental Band-Aid off. Let's go to transcendental.
Get on with transcending.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Let's go to transcendental.
How about a leg up?
Boot camp.
Can I just shove you a little higher?
Well, it's funny because when I actually distinctly remember, and we talked about this quite a bit, when I first became a Kinetic Believer, that I was just constantly asking you, how can we do this quickly? Like, let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
okay, I'm
I
ready.
remember.
I understand that I need to be enlightened, so let's do it. I'm ready. Like,
I know you turn a 100-day guided journal into what, 4? That's not. It's just patience, right? Never hurry or
patience.
worry.
Yes, that's definitely my thing.
Well,
work on.
A supernatural Kinetic Believer has so much present peace that others do often ask, how can you be so full of optimism when the world is just so screwed up? And in fact, I just got off the phone with somebody about 30 minutes ago. You overheard the conversation.
I did, yes.
And they were going on and on about it. I just don't get it. How, everything is so messed up out here. How can you be so optimistic and so full of joy? And they're like, haven't you heard the news? Well, no, I haven't. I don't care about the news.
That's how
I've
I'm
got the news.
optimistic.
I
and full
know
of
how
joy.
it all ends, and I've got it all within me.
Yes.
You see, and they're like, haven't you seen what's happening around the world? Living life as an observer of all of those alarms and all those sirens and bells that are going off all the time, that are sounding just all over the world. You can find it and you can partake of that stuff. And I'm telling you that all of that, it just stills and kills and destroys all that was meant for good. And to keep all that goodness that's on the inside of you down and from manifesting your best life. Yes, transcending the natural state of awareness that lives by what is seen is empowering to set free the supernatural being that already exists within every human being. There is an abundant life that is available right now. And that's why, I can sit here and just start laughing about it because it's not somewhere else. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to get on a plane. You don't have to get in the car. You don't have to go anywhere at all. It's already now.
Yes.
And it's available now. And it has nothing to do with the world's circumstances or the situations that are going on around you. Abundance is presently within you. And the solution to every issue of life that you could ever encounter is within you now. All you have to do is think of the question to ask, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You just all you have to do is come up with the right question. Einstein said, "A little knowledge is a dangerous thing." That's how he said it. If I had an hour to solve a problem and my life depended on the solution, I would spend the first 55 minutes of that 1 hour determining the proper question to ask. For once I know the proper question, he said. I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes. Now, of course, there's Einstein.
That's it.
But he's still a human being. And what made him Einstein was his ability to ask the right question. He knew where the answer was, and it was within him and his ability to answer the question. We're all connected to the universal mind of one, of God, who has the infinite wisdom of all the ages, of all of creation, all that there ever was and will be to come. And we are one with that. Ask and you will find. Seek. And those answers are given to us. Look, all of life's issues. And you know what some people call problems, and they think that they can change a problem. And problems cannot be changed. They can only be replaced with a solution. When a person thinks that they will change what they do not like, have you ever heard somebody say, well, I'm going to go ahead and marry him and I'll change him later? When they think that they can change what they don't like, the best that they can ever manage is that they may rearrange what it is. You might go out and buy him a suit and put him in that, or a change of clothes, maybe get him a new hat or something else to drive.
Wow.
Feed him something different. And it may look like something different, but it is still the thing that was. No, there's something else that comes when you begin learning to practice the power of kinetic belief, to attract things into your life. It replaces them rather than changes them.
Wow. So I guess you're also saying that, it's not the world that needs to be changed. You're saying that something different, it needs to become the new world.
Exactly. It's when we stop trying to fix up what's been broken, remodel it.
Patch it.
And to patch it. When we realize that we actually replace it by transcending the old with the new, that the new comes. No, the genius novelist Leo Tolstoy, author of War and Peace, said, everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Wow. By transcending the natural self, the supernatural being that is already present within us, which does not identify with failure, it becomes the lens for life. Now, if you don't like what you see, you have 2 choices to make, and both of those are right. You may either leave the situation or remain right there where you are and use the power of kinetic belief to attract new circumstances into your life. Every human being has within themselves the supernatural essence of their original self, the oneness with source being, oneness with God. And until a person transcends the natural self with the supernatural self, the circumstances of life will appear as chaotic, churning. You can't make sense of it. And so you become double-minded, chasing after this opportunity, turning on your heels to chase after another one. Now, your subjective beliefs will not find the relief of objective validation in a world that's churning with change. In other words, there can be no peace outside of a consensus for what you believe. Your supernatural self cannot be heard over all of the loud, confusing, condemning noise of ensuing chaos that's churning to be heard. The world is warring between the factions of subjective beliefs, and all of those negative identifiers will continuously wreak havoc on your identity. They continually say things like, do this. No, don't do that. Do this over here instead. And you are this. No, you're not that. You're this. Go here. Don't go there. Wait a minute. You should go over here. Invest in this. Wait, hold up. Hold on. That would be a big mistake for you to invest in that. Oh no, I told you not to do that. If only you'd been on time, then you would have been there and not missed the opportunity. Go to school. You shouldn't be here. Drop out. Why can't we just get in the car? Are you crazy? Head for the cemetery. I don't know.
I love that commercial. Oh, why can't we just get in the running car?
Right.
I love that commercial. Is that Geico?
I think it is. Yes.
I think I often feel that way. Everyone, listen, can we please
It's
just get
insanity.
in this running car?
It's madness.
Isn't that it? With all those negative identifiers, most people, they really do. They go just through their entire life not knowing even who they really are. It can be so confusing if all those voices just are never ending.
Well,
they never
it is
stop.
confusing, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, from the natural life's event horizon, in the natural, from that horizontal purview that we have of existence, a person who remains in their natural state of being is self-sabotaged by endlessly identifying with reasonings.
Yes.
The false sense of identity. Within every single person, there is the original supernatural you that is unaffected by the changing circumstances of your life. It's only through the detachment of what you believe is wrong about you or anyone else or any other thing that you have full access to the transcended supernatural being of you.
I love that word, detach.
Detachment.
Cut off. Yes.
This is what it means to transcend, to be enlightened, to invert your supernatural being above your natural self and to the position of liberator in your life.
Yes.
Which makes me think of the people of Albania, where we were doing some meetings. And it's been a short 28, 29 years now since they had some semblance of being liberated from communism. And yet the remnants of that is still in their thought processes. And you can still see the evidence of it while they try to work through their freedom of mind, their freedom of ability to think and reimagine their life as they should desire it to be. It is your life, it is your very supernatural being which exists. Yes, eternally exists. However, in a very small space within this realm, do we locate it? And that is the timeless place of the present moment that we're always in. We're always in the present tense. It's in the present moment that you are the supernatural version of you at any given time, anywhere you should ever be. It's in between thoughts. In other words, it's in between thoughts of the past or the future. It's in this present moment. Those false identifiers that redefine you are only located in the past or in the future. It's in the present moment that you do not identify with anything other than you. You are a supernatural being originally made perfect. You are the one that was created perfect without blemish. We are all one with the Creator, one with God, with the ability outside of thought to be able to kinetically believe whatever you choose to manifest into your life. And it's from the presence of perfect peace in the present moment that the fullness of the power of kinetic belief is activated to where we can imagine to attract the life that we should choose to experience. Wow. Actually, this is what Jesus was talking about when he said that finding this life is the one thing that is needed. Finding your present tense supernatural self is finding this life where nothing's missing and all things are possible.
I'm so grateful to just know how to unplug from the world, aren't you? I mean, that's such a powerful tool to have, to go to that quiet place just far away from the noise of the world. And this is where I'm able, this place, that's where I'm able just to look within, to identify that life source, to identify God within me. And really, if I think about it, that's where I really first fell in love. I fell in love with the God in me. And, we have to make identifying with God in us our way of life.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Every person came into the natural fully immersed in the mind of all knowing. And that
Yes.
mind contains all knowledge and all truth. The mind of abundance is always seeking to give you this, wisdom, to give you the knowledge, for you to experience the abundant life that you were meant to dwell in, to give you wisdom regarding the power of kinetic belief, for believing your life as it should be, as it was meant to be. Now, every prophet and seer, all men and women who are called great in this life, both past and present, were made great by what they believed while transcending into their supernatural state of being, the original essence of who they were created to be. All artists, great artists, who express life through the passion of their creativity, are doing so from the transcendent state of being present, in their supernatural state of being, connected in oneness with the author of all that is creative. And it's that same reservoir of wisdom and creative power that's available to every single human being that you can draw upon it and anytime you like, and according to whatever needs you may have at any given time. Yes. So you can establish yourself as you desire to be. Yeah. And you can do whatever you wish to do. You can have whatever you want to have.
Wow, I love this idea that there's this reservoir of wisdom within us, and it's just always full and refreshing itself, and we can pull from it, connect with it, use it anytime we need to. What a thing to even become aware of that is within you. And I love that you're saying supernatural, because that's almost like a superpower, is having that within you. So, but I do wonder, what blocks us? What keeps us from just connecting with that all the time?
Well, there are a couple of things, but you know what? Actually, and it's a great question, Meg, is that one of the easiest things to do so that we can stop identifying with the senses of our natural self, of the pressures of life, of what we think are problems that we worry about and have doubts about. One of the easiest things to do to begin attracting abundance into your life and good health into your body is to learn to laugh more often.
Yes.
Just learn to laugh. Give yourself permission to laugh.
Why does that make me laugh?
And I don't know. There are many issues that can come up. Like, was it appropriate for me to laugh at this particular occasion? There are probably a lot of occasions that's not appropriate.
Probably not.
And I have found myself in quite a few of those.
Well, imagine me playing for weddings at 7 years old.
It's a train wreck, Maggie.
Oh my gosh.
Waiting to happen. I know, but there's power in laughter. And I'm not even going to go into some of the inappropriate times where especially when it's out of control and you shouldn't be laughing.
Well, and it's
that
worse.
Makes it worse.
I lose control more deeply the more inappropriate it is. I avoid funerals.
Funerals,
weddings,
funerals.
Speeches.
There's a lot of pressure, isn't there?
If there's pressure, yes.
And I've been to some very stuffy concerts before, and had the composer sitting right behind me, and me and a friend of mine lost it in a pin drop theater that was packed, and it's horrible, but it's freeing. And after all of the books that have been written on good health, could it actually be that good health actually is as easy as doing jumping jacks while watching a comedy? Could it be something as easy as that?
That sounds amazing.
Science has finally caught up with ancient Eastern wisdom, revealing some surprising health benefits of laughter for the mind and the body and the soul. When was the last time you had a really, really good laugh, KBs? Just a belly laugh. And not just some small ha-ha or a little controlled, proper chuckle on the phone, but this all-out, tear-filled, snorting belly laugh. Can you even remember the last time that you had one of those?
And it only counts if your face is sort of contorted. I always feel sort of hideous when I.
Yeah. Well, you're thinking of the contort. I'm thinking of the snorts. I'm counting snorts.
Okay. For me or you?
I'm counting your snorts.
Okay,
we don't count mine. No, life can be serious sometimes. Yes, bills, health, family matters, and stressors from work don't exactly make you feel like laughing. But I'm not necessarily talking about feeling here today. I'm talking about laughing first.
Yeah.
Just like exercise, laughter is amazingly good for your health. And more importantly, it can be a decision. Yeah. Laughter doesn't have to just come up from a wellspring when you feel joyful.
Right.
It can be a decision. A decision that you mindfully make.
Well, and I love that you're talking about health because, what good is it to have abundance and wealth or relationships or any other area if you're not feeling great, if you're not buoyant and physically feeling really good? And, according to what you're saying, it's almost, like deciding to laugh is as good as getting some exercise.
Yeah, the Bible actually says, and now science has finally confirmed it, that a merry heart does good like medicine for the spirit, soul, and body.
Yes, it's healing.
Recent research has proven that, laughter in conjunction with exercise will actually repair your body far beyond anything that you can do in the natural. It repairs the body. Laughing does. Now, we have the knowledge and the enlightenment and the prescription for health, which includes laughter. We now know this to be a scientific fact. And there are built-in permanent mechanisms that heal our imperfect natural bodies. And who knew? Laughter is one of them. Well, the good news is that you can make a decision to laugh every single day. And as you do it, you will attract surprising health benefits of laughter for your mind, body, and soul. Wow. And just as sure as if maybe you're one that loves to practice yoga, I'm telling you, maybe the first thing you do when you get down on the mat is laugh.
Yes, laughing yoga.
Laughing yoga. There it is. Research has shown that laughter increases blood flow. Maybe you didn't realize it, but the last time you had a really good laugh, perhaps at a friend's joke, maybe a funny television show or some of those cat videos on Instagram that you like to show me, you were getting high on good health and good laughter.
Yes.
You're tripping on laughter, and there's a reason it's good for you. Laughter improves your blood flow, which in turn reduces stress hormones. It lowers blood pressure, and it activates your immune system. Wow. Now we understand why there is a proverb that says a merry heart does good like medicine. Laughter is critical. Because poor blood flow is the root causes of so many diseases. It increases inflammation, which is the root cause of all major diseases. Most of us already know that exercise is also a key element, of course, in ensuring healthy blood flow. But this is key for people who work sitting or standing for 6 or 8 hours every single day, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
But when you exercise and laugh, which is not hard for me to do, but when you exercise and laugh, you are increasing blood flow to the brain, facilitating life's healing mechanism, and you're preventing disease. And it can also repair or prevent neurodegenerative disorders like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. You were made to move and to be joyful. Joy is strength. Laughter is medicine. Action is attraction. I mean, think about all of this. Young children on average, they have 30 or more belly laughs every single day. Every day. Your nephew Henry, a couple hundred more than that, I'm sure.
Yes. Every video I get.
Belly laughing.
It's just him hysterical, like almost wheezing. He's
belly
just
laughing.
Laughing
and it's
so
amazing.
hard.
Isn't it amazing that an 18-month-old or a 2-year-old says, no, now that's funny.
That's what I find hilarious.
That's funny.
The things he finds funny.
You got me with that one. No, I didn't see that one coming.
And I have to say though, if June was my older sister, I think I would laugh a lot too. Right? She's hilarious.
Hilarious, but a typical adult, on the other hand, only experiences 10 laughs per week, belly laughs per week. And I actually know some who have a lot fewer than that.
Wow.
Why is this? Adults have taken on the seriousness of thought. They have learned to identify with the problems that they think about and the weight of responsibility, and that adds all the stressors of worry and doubt and fear. So they forget how to laugh. But the health benefits of laughter are just far too great for us to ignore anymore. Laughter is so important to our health and blood flow. We even receive the benefit of it if we just put on laughter. I mean, it's not even genuine. The social laugh in the restaurant or on the phone. There are benefits to that. And that's why you should, every single person should make a habit of laughing many, many times throughout the day, even if you don't feel like it. Especially if you don't feel like it. Next time you're in traffic, instead of getting angry, just laugh.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that the person that is angry with you doesn't see you laughing. But just learn to laugh and to do it more frequently and more often.
Well, I'm really inspired today. I think I'm going to open up a restaurant and call it Karma. And, there's no menu, but you just get what you deserve.
Symbol crash, please. Did you actually just make a joke?
I really did. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I guess I had that coming.
And I have to say, I was really losing it this last 30 minutes because you mentioned yoga and laughing. And the last time that I went to a hot yoga class...
It's actually funny.
It is pretty funny, actually. Yeah. It's actually a really good idea.
I'm still thinking about that one. Wait a minute.
Hang on a second. So I went to a hot yoga class, right? So everyone's just pouring sweat. And this girl beside me, the teacher had us using, those really stretchy bands that you put around your ankles.
Right.
And we're all slick, we're covered in sweat. And so she puts them around her ankles and then she goes to spread it apart and it slips off her ankle like a slingshot and it whizzes by my face.
Are you serious?
Yes. And we look at each other and we just fall out. We didn't even know each other. But it was so...
Came off her ankle and flew by.
Yes, I mean, it was like a shot. Like it was shot out of a cannon.
Oh, we've all been there. Somebody does something silly, something like that happens. Somebody starts laughing. And soon the energy or the laughter starts to get all over you.
Yes,
you can't
infectious.
help it. It's like a yawn, but better.
But so much better.
If you start laughing, even when you don't want to, I am telling you, it won't be long until you are laughing out loud at how funny you sound while laughing out loud.
Yes.
It's hilarious. And while both sincere and fake laughter have all of these amazing health benefits, what's even more impressive is how much your body benefits just from anticipating laughter. Studies show that stress hormones drop 70% just from anticipating a good laugh. Wow. Maybe while you're on your way driving down there to meet your girlfriends for a cup of coffee.
Wow.
And it's going to be hilarious fun.
That's amazing.
And it's mood elevating. Hormones, they get a boost in your body. The endorphins, they get a natural boost. And if you want to attract and manifest excellent health, mind, body, and soul, get your body moving. And get your daily belly laughs in. Yes. Journal that. Plan on them. And don't just feel grateful when they happen to show up. Plan on those belly laughs.
I love that.
And if you can't find a reason, just get in front of the mirror and start. And it'll get all over you. Laughing actually causes an overflow of joy from within your supernatural being. And it has all of these tremendous kinetic belief benefits. When you laugh, you defy the emotions of the natural state of being.
Wow.
And the ability to manifest sadness or fear or despair into your life.
You're denying the emotions of your natural state of being.
You cannot be both.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
Powerful.
You can laugh at the lack of authority that your natural self has. You can laugh at your natural self-inability to fix a problem or to figure something out or to become wealthy or to even become healed. You can laugh at its inability to fix those problems. Laugh at it. And it will depart. It will allow you to invert the supernatural self into the position of being able to attract these things in your life. I find it so helpful to be able to laugh at myself.
I know you do.
I
know you do.
I got a good one. I've got a good one, and it's me. I just think it is so beneficial to be able to laugh at yourself.
Yes.
What is one of the most embarrassing moments of your life? Ask yourself that. And are you willing to share that with somebody else? Oh, my word. Laugh at yourself, and everybody else will join in. And don't take the natural self so seriously because that's all it wants you to do. It wants you to think that it is all that there is about you, and it's the serious side of you. And how dare you laugh at the natural self? Oh, but if you learn to do that, you are well on your way to transcending the natural self with the supernatural ability to manifest. There is another proverb that says, instead of dreading the future, you will laugh at the days to come.
Wow. Laugh
at the dread. Laugh at the fear. Laugh at the stuff that they say is coming after you. Laugh at the shadows and the phantoms of fear. And they'll depart from you. They cannot stay in the presence of laughter and joy. Try laughing at the things that you fear. The energetics of that fear cannot vibrate on the same level as your laughter, and the fear must leave. You have removed its ability to hang around when you begin to laugh at whatever that thing is. Add laughter to your manifesting affirmations while expecting your financial challenges to change and to become something that benefits you. Your family's negative issues or even your physical challenges. And if you do that and learn to have joy in the presence of what typically is not considered to be the essence of joy, it will make way for your best life to show up and replace it. Wow. The best part is laughter is free. It is easy. It is fun. It is without side effects. Maybe you'll get a stitch in your side, but it'll go away.
Right.
Laugh. Spend time developing the happiness of laughter. Find things that make you laugh and include them in your everyday life. You can laugh yourself into your abundant life. That's what I'm just wanting everybody to get here today, while advancing your mind, body, and your soul. This is one of the easiest ways to, if you're new to Kinetic Belief, to start laughing your way to success. Well, let's work on some highest viewpoints. Let's just jump right in here. Are you ready?
Through these? I'm anticipating
Say
laughing.
this out loud. Say, I am feeling more vibrant.
I am feeling more vibrant.
Full of the life of me. I'm feeling it and sensing it.
Full of the life of me. I'm feeling it. I'm sensing it.
And I'm doing it every day.
I'm doing it every day.
I feel peaceful.
I feel peaceful.
I feel relaxed.
I feel relaxed.
And self-assured.
And self-assured.
I'm confident.
I am confident.
And I love to laugh.
And I love to laugh.
I relax easily by smiling.
I relax easily by smiling.
And by breathing slowly.
And by breathing slowly.
And deeply.
And deeply.
I enjoy finding the humor in life.
I enjoy finding the humor in life.
And making others laugh too.
And making others laugh too.
I love to laugh.
I love to laugh.
Ha 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 ha. I am happy.
I am happy.
Humorous.
Humorous.
And fun to be around.
And fun to be around.
I feel calm.
I feel calm.
I feel relaxed.
I feel relaxed.
I feel full of joy and laughter.
I feel full of joy and laughter.
I exude confidence and humor.
I exude confidence and humor.
I radiate warmth.
I radiate warmth.
I shine with self-confidence.
I shine with self-confidence.
And I love to love.
And I love to love.
How do you keep an unenlightened person?
How do you keep an unenlightened person?
In suspense.
In suspense. Now that was a good one. Okay, that was a good one.
And that's today's podcast.
Yes. Laughter, the only thing you should take seriously.
There it is.
Well, you know what was hitting me over and over again is that we are supernatural, as you taught us today. We are supernatural beings. And laughter is truly a superpower that can bring us through, punch through anything that life is throwing our way. Anything.
Learn to laugh.
This is intense. Intense podcast. This is my jam. Yes, let's do it. Thanks for laughing with us today, KBs. And if you want to check out the guided journal and all the other great, awesome resources that Stephen has produced, you can do that at StephenCanyon.com. Be sure and subscribe on YouTube channel and follow him on Instagram at Stephen Canyon. And just keep checking the website as well. We have a lot of exciting events, programs, updates coming all the time. And this was so fun.
So much fun.
So buoyant right now.
Sending out much laughter, love, and light to all the KB creators all around the world.
And thanks as usual, Steve, for all the laughter and all the wisdom.
Bye.